Hello everybody, this is Great Math number 24 with me, JP. And today could be our last video on square roots. I know, we just started. So let's go on. Let's get on with it. So t by the, oh gosh, okay. T squared equals to 9 over 6. Okay, so that's an equation. There's not really anything that much we can do. The only thing we can do, sorry, this thing's breaking, so it's kind of old. There's not really anything we can much do with this, except the only thing that we can make it simpler is if we square root both sides. The square root of t squared is just t. Square root of 9 over 6, that's the same thing as 9/3 squared, and that would take away the square root and take away the squares, so now it'd just be 9 over 3. We can still simplify this because it could be 9 squared by the power of 3. And when you multiply
3 or 9? I'm sorry.
Yeah, 9 by the power.
Oh, yeah.
So 9 by the power of 2 times 3. So another way we can do this. Oh, wait, whoops. 3, yeah. So then that would be the same thing as 3 by the power of 6, because when we multiply, that would be 3 by the power of 6, because 9 is 3 by the power of 2. Yeah. So, and 3 by the power of 3 is 27, because 3 by the power of 2 is 9. Multiplied by 3 again, that's 27. So then that would be 27 times 27. When we multiply that together, that would be 9, bring up 4. 7 times 2 is 14, that would be 18. That would be 14 again, bring up the 1, that would be 4, and then that would be 5. When you add that together, that's 9, 2, bring up the 1, and that is 7. 729, so t equals 729. Done, that's our first one down. Moving on to B. It doesn't say it here, but in this book it does. It is the B. So t squared is equal to 9 by the power of 5. Okay, so we can't really, there's not anything multiplied by the square that equals 5, the exponent 5. So we can't use that yet. But when I told you that 3 by the power of 2 equals to 9, so if that's 5, and you can do that 5, that would be 3 by the power of 10. So yeah, and there is something we can do about that. So t squared by the square root is equal to 3 by the power of 10, which is the same thing as 9 by the power of 5, which I just said. Do that, then that's t equals to 3 by the power of 5 squared. Take away the square root, take away the square, then that is 3 by the power of 5. 3 by the power of 3 is 27. 27 times 9, let's do that. Okay, that would be 63, bring up the 6, 18, and that would be 24. 243. So, for this answer, it's 243. Am I right? Yeah, okay. 243 is our answer. Now, moving on. Square root of 11 minus square root of 7 times square root of 11 plus the square root of 7. Oh, this is harsh. If only this was a plus, we could just make it to square root of 11 plus 7. This is going to be a hard problem. Oh, I know. I remember a few times ago when we did a plus b times a plus b squared. It's like this. We can use the distribute property, because then it's the same thing as a times a plus b plus times A plus B. So we can do the same thing, but we have to subtract one of them, but we don't know where. Oh, yeah, I know. When we can put the subtraction in the middle because then we can use the property together. Oh, okay, because it's -7. Square root of -7 here. So then that would be square root of 11 by 11 plus square root of 7 minus square root of 7 by square root of 11 plus square root of 7. Am I right? Yeah. So when we multiply that square root of that, that'd be 11 squared. That'd be 11 squared, which is 11 squared by the square 11 by the square root of squared. That'd just be 11 plus square root of 11 times 7, because we're doing this way. Then that would be square root of 77 minus, let's see, when we do this, when we times that by 7, that would be for square root of that. Then that would be square root of 7 plus square root of 77. Okay, so then you can put these
plus.
two. Oh, oops. Oh, then everything else. Oh, whoops. That was a big mistake.
No. You put plus. Plus on here. Plus.
Where?
The exercise is with a plus here. Put back a plus here.
Then what did I do wrong?
Yeah, when you multiply square root of 7 by square root of 11, what that give? That give a plus minus square root of 7 times square root of 11. What that give to you? Minus square root of 7 times square root of 11. What that give?
Oh, that equals to minus, so that will be a minus.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I remember when I was solving the problem. Since it's the same thing as the square root of 77, because then we can use the commutative property, minus square root of 77 in parentheses times 7 minus 11.
Time.
Oh, plus. Yeah, minus. In parentheses there. Well, this would equal to 0, so it will be 0 minus 7 plus 11. 0 is nothing, so it's just -7. Plus minus 11 is the same thing as 11 minus 7, which the answer is 4. Our answer for this equals to 4, and we are done for this. Okay, so moving on quickly. Oh, this is the only annoying part of the new board. Some marks just stay on. You have to really rub it. Okay, so now it's 1 over the square root of 5 minus the square root of 2. How do we make... We're trying to make sure that the denominator does not have any square roots. Well, how can we do this? Oh, we can multiply by 1. Because if only it's an equation, we can use the reciprocal, but it's not an equation. We can multiply by 1. Oh, then we can do it 1 over square root of 5 minus the square root of 2 times the square root of 5 minus the square root of 2 times the square root of 5 minus the square root of 2.
How about if you do plus? You see, instead of square root of 5 minus square root of 2, how about you do plus?
I don't understand.
You multiply by square root of 5 plus square root of 2. Okay, try it like this. I will explain.
No, I'm just
No, you're good. Go. It's good. Continue. It's very good. Continue.
Okay, then when we do that, then it's the same thing as square root of 5 minus the square root of 2 over the 5 minus 2, because when you multiply that together, everything is the same thing as this, but squared, which then I can't, everything.
Yeah.
Which then is just This.
No. Square root of 5. You have square root of 5 minus square root of 2. Square is not equal to 5 minus 2 because square root of, you remember, square root of 9 plus square root of 4 is not equal to square root of 13. You remember that?
Yeah.
So you cannot do that way.
But I'm multiplying, I'm not really...
You are multiplying?
I'm doing this, and each one of them is squared.
No, it's not equal to that. Look, I'll show you. What were you over?
Oh, that scared me. I'm sorry.
So, you need to use what you did here, you remember? That's what they give you this part of exercise. Here. Do you remember here? Square root of 11 minus square root of 7. Do you remember?
Yeah.
You need to use the same properties. So, go ahead. One divided by square root of 5 minus square root of 2. Multiply by 1, as you did. It's very good. Equal 1 divided by square root of 5 minus square root of 2. Multiply by square root of 5 plus square root of 2. Okay, hold on. Stop here. We do that because you remember when we did that we found 4. We found a number. You remember that? When all the square root went running away, went away. That's why when you have a plus here and a minus here. So that's why we want a plus here and plus here. You see what I mean?
And after that, then we do the square root of 5 plus the square root of 2 over square root of 5. Square root of 5 plus the square root of 2 minus the square root of 2. Square root of 5 plus the square root of 2. And after that, it's the square root of 5 plus the square root of 2 over the square root, then 5 plus the square root of 10 minus 2 minus the square root of 10. And after that equals the square root of 5 plus the square root of 2 over square root of 10 minus the square root of 10, which is just 0, minus 2 plus 5. Then when we do that, it's the square root of 5 plus the square root of 2 over 3. And it turns out that's our answer.
Yeah.
And let's move on to the next one. The square root of 5 minus 2x is equal to 10 over the square root of 5 minus 2x. Okay, so now we don't have to multiply by 1.
What were you trying to do in this exercise?
In this exercise, we're trying to find x.
Okay.
So in this one, we don't have to multiply by 1 just to find out, just to do it, because now it's an equation. So we can just multiply by the square root of 5 minus 2x on both sides. Square root of 5 minus 2x. Which that cancels these two. Then that's 5 minus 2x, because when you square that, that's the same thing squared. Then it just cancels out the square root and the square. Then it's just this is equal to 10. Well, we can minus 5. Minus 5 on both sides. It cancels that. It's minus 2x equals to 5. So then now we can use the reciprocal negative. Multiply by the negative 1 over 2. Cancel that, x is still here, x is equal to 5 over 2 negative. And there is our answer. So now it's just been the video again on square roots. I'm JP, and this is Great Math number 24, and I will see you next time. And please do subscribe, and please, if you did like this video, please do subscribe, and please leave a big thumbs up for Great Math and all the other videos that we do. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.